We are almost at the conclusion, but not yet. Not until we have heard from our chief guest on this occasion, the Honourable Minister of Religious and Cultural Affairs, Buddhasasana, Religious and Cultural Affairs, Mr. Vidura Wickramanayaka. May we invite you, sir, here.
We have been talking about reforms. Political, social, economical spheres. But I don't know to what extent they have been implemented, or whether there has been any reform for that matter. Personally, I believe that there cannot be a future without reforms. Therefore, we have to reform not only on institutions, not only on the workload of an institution, and also of the principles that govern the institutions. Taking the cue from what Nalaka, Tanuja and Nigel, we are ready to do the reforms. And it is at your discretion, Director General of National Archives Department. You propose, we dispose. Your Excellency, the Ambassador to the Netherlands, State Minister of Culture to Maldives, and the Secretary of our Ministry, Minister of Cultural Affairs, of the State Ministry of Maldives, Director General of the National Archives Department, and the staff who has done a wonderful job over the years, but which has not been recognized that much. And my dear friends, at school, almost 50 years ago, we learned that we were taught, rather, the basic needs of man: food, shelter, and clothing. After half a century, they have expanded. The vistas and horizons of man's thinking has paved the way for that. Human relations and communication. With relation to history, has been a basic need. There has been some errors made during the past. Professor J.B. Dissemination and Professor Kopraheva may agree with me. May not be totally, I don't know. The subject history was removed from the curriculum of the schools, which shouldn't have been done. That was a grave mistake. History is there for us to learn lessons. And histories of past by which the future is molded. Without history, without past, there is no present, no future. So with archives. Less attention has been accorded to archives. If you walk around this building, you could see part of the building is in a dilapidated state. And Director General always pressed me with the need to do that building as soon as possible. Otherwise, we may lose most of the archival matter. It's a pressing need. It's not only the building, the principles of archives and the people who are engaged in archives. As Nigel pointed out, there is no courses offered in our universities. But this should be changed. We have to look at new things in a new perspective, new dimensions. We have been myopic for 75 years and we paid for it dearly. We are still paying for it. And for how long, I don't know. We have to alter the course of action. By that way, we may reach the goals faster than we think, earlier than we think. I won't take much of your time. As the minister who is in charge of the subject and of this department, without any hesitation, I pledge my fullest support for archives. And by next year, we could see that the budgetary allocations will be much more than you think. I believe that the Director General and the staff is doing a splendid job, but not in a way that it is being heard and overheard. No, in a very silent manner. They are performing to the best of their ability. And I should appreciate and admire them at this juncture. And for all of you who has been present here and helping this department, thank you very much for being here today. And let's have a new path. Let's take a new path. Let's not walk on the same road that we have been going around the bush. My dear friends, so I appeal to you. As the Universal Declaration prescribes that this is the responsibility of all, let us all get together in preserving archives, supporting archives. And I think that itself, this is a treasure that we have not taken any notice. It is high time that we take notice and let us mold our future according to the archaeology archives. And at the same time, I would like to mention that the secretary is here, the ministry secretary. I don't know why the manuscripts, the Ola leaf manuscripts and things, they don't come under your purview, is it? Do. What doesn't come under your purview? What belongs to the archaeology? Whatever written on stone. Any specific reason? Just because it's stone and I would rather not debate with you on this. The secretary, you better look into this, and there should be a formality on providing them with the custodianship of all inscription, everything, including whether it is written on stone or wood or whatever it is. I think that is how we can preserve it, because we want to provide more teeth to the National Archives Department. That we are in the process of looking at the laws that governs the archives. And we are also listening and taking advice from them. Rather than dictating, we are more on consultation. So thank you once again for being here, for the support that you all have rendered to archives, especially to this department. And as Nalaka queried, what are the memories? Where is it going to be just the state or the government, or is it going to be at large? I think everything that counts, whatever it is, that comes under purview of this department, whatever that is could be found, should be part of our history and will be part of our future. So let's, considering the past, work on the future, and all the very best for that. Thank you very much.